Hello and welcome back to my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play with the Greenskins. I wanted to start this episode by saying there won't be any episodes for the next 2 weeks because I will be on vacation again. And so that's why there will be no episodes for the next 2 weeks. Okay, today we're going to take Karagate Peaks, I'm pretty sure of it. And we'll also do Warjack's quest battle. And if I remember correctly, we ended this episode not having anything to do. Oh, left to do, I mean. Oh no, yeah, we can... Oh no, wait, yeah, we're waiting to destroy this rebellion here. With this caffeine-addicted assassin. He should really stop drinking that much coffee. Okay, yeah, we want to make not Warzak, Grimgor even better at fighting. It's the only thing he's good at. Our units don't rout at all, so why bother? Purple Son of Xerius, we need to get to Arcane Conduit. Because this army ain't gonna survive if it doesn't use magic. Yeah, we will be overcasting. We go. Yeah, let's use we go. Okay, I think that's everything we can do this turn. Okay, what do we want? Camp Ruckus, maybe. Give it No, Camp Ruckus. No place here is actually worth using give it. Actually, yeah, give it It's a rich province. Let's see here. Could we switch it to give it here? No, here we actually need Camp Ruckus. This place is pretty rich. Yeah, I want give it Orca Goblin. Okay, it's already give it or give it Ia. Yeah, you're probably supposed to read it as give it ear, but I read it as give it What can I build here? Nothing. I cannot even repair this, then why is the game telling me that? Yeah, I know it's broken, I can't repair it. Okay, I think we've done everything we can this turn. Get the lads. As the war grows, additional boys can be summoned. Send out the call. We'll bring flesh... No, not flesh. Bring fresh mobs to our totem. So, recruit another lord. And, Gobbo Gubbins. Gobbo Gubbins. Greenskin war machines are the best. Maybe. I recommend starting construction. Create a chariot. No.
Now they'll see.
Let's just hope we don't get attacked over the next few turns here.
Think me fool!
Because our army was completely destroyed in the previous battle. Because Greenskin units just suck. What was I recruiting here? I think I was recruiting Skosnik's army there. Or something. I have a lot of armies and I really don't know what they're doing. I know we gotta conquer the Badlands and then we need to destroy the Empire. Okay, yeah. We might be able to survive there or not. Probably not. Yeah, we need to destroy Reichland.
I think awful careful about what you want to say to me.
Is it war? Yeah, he's declaring war on me. Yeah, he's never gonna do anything. He's just gonna stay in Athalorn. We're not gonna bother invading Athalorn. Or we might invade Athalorn, but only at the very end of the campaign. I know that Greenskins lore-wise seemingly invade all the time, and then just get slaughtered. But so why bother? I mean, we're not gonna beat the. we're not gonna beat the Wood Elves. Those with our armies. Because the Wood Elves are a range-based faction. Those are very strong against the Greenskins. They don't have artillery, but they have a crap load of archers. That's powerful. Take it. Loot it, why not? Okay, better, yeah, better orcs. Yeah, she became immortal last time, more health. This army will be ready in 2 turns. I think they rebuffed this from 5% They had nerfed it from 30% down to 5%, and now they buffed it again down to up to 10%, which is not as good as it used to be, but better than it was a while ago. So it's a bit better now. Yeah, this should definitely be Skarsnik's army. These are all fanatics. Yeah, you're going away. Where is Skarsnik? Ah, there he is.
I'm a schemer.
Yes, he has lots of schemes and plans and plots. For taking over Karak 8 Peaks and maybe the world.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
His quest battles are also pretty fun. And he doesn't have any of them done yet, so yeah. He'll get them next turn though. And not next turn, next level up. Give him that, give him that. That, no. He could use that. That's fine. That's fine as well. He's not gonna be recruiting any Savage Orcs, so anything here to make goblins cheaper. Savage Orc, Savage Orc, Savage Orc, Savage Orc. Shamans, blah blah blah. Ah, leadership for goblins and night goblins. We want that. Anything here to make goblins cheaper? No. Oh well, maybe we'll get something when we use them. He suffered a lot of casualties over the time, it seems. Over the turns. And he beat Belgar Ironhammer. Okay, let's see here. No, they're still building up. So we'll continue waiting.
The tribe's ready.
We're going to need to re-recruit Azak once we have enough money for another army. This is not enough money for another army just yet.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
Soon he'll be able to move out. We want this guy to spy on the enemy.
Gonna be quick.
We need to scout out the area. There's a lot of Skaven here. It could be very dangerous. And he's still just jumping around. Stupid, you're the one who's jumping around making a fool of himself. Oh yeah, and that was the guy we were supposed to send to Skarsnik. We'll send him there later. I think we have a garrison at more time, not sure. Not sure if I bothered building one, they're pretty bad. I think the best garrisons in the game might be the dwarf garrisons. Since they get organ guns and thunderers and longbeards, which are all very powerful units. I mean, the longbeards are very good for holding the enemy away at bay. The organ gun does tons of damage, and the thunderers also do tons of damage. And that was supposed to be my Skull Island. Karak Azul has an undercity. And what were they building in that undercity? Okay, they weren't planning to blow up my settlement, but yeah, they're making money. They don't have any visibility of it, and this is giving them Winds of Magic. Oh no, it's not. It's just giving them research rate. Thought it gave them Winds of Magic. Either way, they don't have one anymore.
Skarsnik!
Skarsnik! Supreme ruler of 8 peaks. We don't have enough scrap to upgrade these guys just yet. What can I give him? Oh yeah, that would actually be very useful. I don't care for +5 armor piercing. What I want is these guys to stay in the fight for longer. Actually, no, they're already pretty much unbreakable. Well, then I think Skarsnik can make him completely unbreakable. Actually, let's see here. Well, he can't make him unbreakable, but he can give him lots of extra morale. He makes squigs better. He makes night goblins better. But that's just normal night goblin abilities. Then he has this for all allies around him. Then okay, yeah, but that's a normal ability. For night goblin war bosses. Then this makes him better. And that's not all that useful. Cough him up. Take it all, every last bit of it. armor piercing during ambush battles, sure. If only his faction had the stalking stance like Lithanar does. Doesn't seem like he has that many buffs. Yeah, he does have this, which is really good, proper tough. But there isn't much here to boost. Yeah, there's not much here that can boost night goblins. I think it's Grom who boosts goblins to hell and back. But this is pretty good, I guess. Death from above. Oof, get back, sneaky stabbers. Physical resistance for all goblins, pump wagons, night goblins, and squig herd units. It's okay, and then there is odd lads, which for all the orcs. Then there's biggest and strongest, which is for the big units. And savage smarts, which is for all of the artillery weapons. Okay, Bray herds have come. Where are they? Not my problem. We were building walls, but we weren't quite done with them. Okay, can we recruit a river troll hack here? No, still no. Oh, mushroom addicted. That will make night goblins cheaper. Not just night goblins, all goblin units. Search out the area. There is no army there, which is good. They're still building up. But they have a full stack now, so we can attack. We destroy them. We take a little bit of damage. How the hell did the Skaven slice do that much damage? Yeah, we'll eat them. Yeah, we'll eat them. That money isn't worth all that much. And now we run back up there, yeah, and try and fight the rest of them. We upgrade this. We upgrade that. Make Grimgor's army even better. Smash them faster. Like a free we go. Horrible smell. Still need an Arcane Conduit, so no. Dodgy Geezer if they shoot at him, but yeah, since Skaven use a lot of missile weapons, it's best to use that. Improve our garrison, not that it helps much. They're pretty bad. They'll be ready next turn. We already have the Foot of Gorg, magic reserves. We'll get the boar later. This army is not... Actually, we have 2 wizards in this army. So this guy should leave the army and go somewhere else. I really shouldn't give this guy a goblin big boss. They're not all that good at fighting, but the mushroom addicted guy will make his army cheaper, and that's good. Okay, let's take over Katakai Peaks. They have 18 units inside of the garrison, so... And I think they have... Oh, we can just auto-resolve it. Neat. Yeah, because this army pretty much sucks. No, this army sucks. It's all just melee infantry. These guys are cannon fodder. These guys are decent. These guys are okay skirmishers. These guys are pretty powerful monsters if you don't have any ranged units. So in our case, we do have enough ranged units to kill them. These guys are the best Skaven infantry has to offer, so they're not all that good. These guys are pretty dangerous as well, but very vulnerable to missile fire, so nah, this army sucks. I won't bother looting this place. Okay, it leveled down. What? Southern Grey Mountains? You need to send someone else there again?
Yes, boss.
So what is it now? The rustler is found. The trembling Gobbo is brought before Wurzek, whose anger has cooled to a steely need for vengeance. As the goblin speaks, terrified as to what fate the Green Prophet has in store for him. It turns out that he works for a goblin war boss known as Gastov, who has discovered a unique fungus patch that feeds It's off a chunk of glowy green rock. Oh, warpstone. Okay. Yeah, glowy green rock is warpstone probably. Once the mushrooms from this patch are given to the ever hungry squigs, they grow in size and become even more vicious. Yeah, then it's definitely eating radioactive. They're definitely feeding them radioactive mushrooms. Well, magical radioactive mushrooms from the warpstone. Gastov has been sending out minions to capture as many squigs as possible. Also, he may range an army of super squigs. Thanks, Wurzek decides to let the gobbo off lightly by merely roasting him alive. Yeah. So he only killed him. He is now ready to face Gastov and send the willing follower out to find the squig army. Okay, so that's how the story for that ends. They're about to turn his squig into a... The super squigs are the ones that explode, so they're trying to turn his squig into a bomb. Okay, yeah, we want walls. We don't get any special buildings here, it says, apparently. Yeah, we just don't get anything special here. We should. But whatever. The biggest and bestest war bosses rule from formidable strongholds, the shattered Karaks of the dwarves. Because greenskins can't build anything like this. They're too stupid.
Let's take what should be ours.
Make her stronger.
What?
I really thought the fight for Karak 8 Peaks would actually be less anticlimactic, but whatever.
Here we go.
Okay, I think we've done everything we can this turn.
Nasty magic ready.
Whatever, give him this. Send him wherever. Yeah, and we'll end the turn here. There's nothing left to build, we barely make any money at all. Oh, shit. This war is gonna become much, much harder and it's gonna take a whole lot longer. I hate fighting Skaven. They're just so annoying to fight. And Bretonia's confederating. This stupid Skaven confederation. Yeah, I've seen Clan Moors get confederated by Clan Rictus before, so it seems like the Skaven are the only faction in where quote-unquote minor factions can confederate. Well, not quote-unquote minor factions, where other major factions that are not the main major faction can confederate.
Get nasty.
Ah, thank God it's just a bunch of gobbles. Our army's leveled up since then, so... Well, not leveled up, but it's a bit better. And WoW works correctly, so they shouldn't survive another attack. So they shouldn't survive when they attack us again. But yeah, the Skaven seem to be the only race that can and have other factions that aren't the main faction. So Clan Moors would be the main faction of the Skaven, can confederate other Skaven factions. Yeah, want that. Want that. And we could build the giant spider building. The big one. The appearance of this immense animated totem is a sign that Gork or Mork himself has come to indulge in the carnage of the War. Okay, yeah, one big one that is anti-large can be removed, and I'm going to give Wurzek the big one because it just makes sense that he has the big one in his army.
You want schemes? I got schemes.
No, I want to win this war against the Skaven. Can you win the war against the Skaven? Can you outsneak them? I mean, he's constantly at war with the Skaven, so... Actually, he's constantly at war with Clan Moors. Whereas that's the Skaven that he fights. That's on a regular basis, so... Yeah, we don't... For Goblin Spider Riders, I don't want that. I don't want that either. So there's nothing I can research this turn. Yeah, nothing I can research this turn. I don't want to waste my precious scrap.
This better involve fighting.
No, this involves walking.
Let's find some scum.
You're literally the worst legendary lord of your race. So don't think that you're something good. Lord Grimgor, you're literally the worst lord we have.
I'm special. Oh, yeah.
Okay, this army should be able to beat this one.
Plan scheme is destroyed.
Or maybe it won't. Look, another giant spider.
I wanna see blood.
Yeah, it can, definitely. This is just melee infantry with 1 or 2 dangerous units. These guys are weapons teams, but they count as melee infantry, so they're pretty bad. I think I've seen them lose to battle pilgrims once.
I'm the prophet.
Okay, yeah, more the boys. Yes, let us go to pig barter.
What?
We really need more money. This war against the Skaven is going to be so annoying. How many territories does Clan Moas have?
More heads.
21. Ugh. Yeah, definitely not gonna use a Wa, otherwise we'd be here all day. Otherwise we'd be here for the rest of all eternity.
What do you want?
Oh, come on, I want to do the quest battle today. According to Lore Master of Sotek, Fester Spike is supposed to be further south than it is here in the game. It's supposed to be, I think, around here somewhere is what he said. No, don't you do that. I gotta send Wurzak back. Because that's the place I just... Well, thanks. Thanks, Queek. Thanks for raising a territory that took me so long to take over. Or actually, he might just reoccupy it. And so that'd be fun. Because then his army would be completely destroyed. Ah, and he's still sieging that place. No, the Empire has beaten the vampires this time. Why does it happen every time I don't want it to happen, and every time I want the Empire to survive, they die? Like, in every time I play a good guy campaign, and so playing as the Forces of Order, the Empire gets destroyed. And every time I play... It's one of the destruction races. As the Empire survives. It's forcing me to have to fight them. It's incredibly annoying. I want them to survive so I can win the game easier and so I can trade with them. But now I want them to die quickly so I can win the game easier. But no. Okay, yeah. Okay. The follower finds it is surprisingly easy to locate Gusthov's army of Supasquigs in the Grey Mountains. The Goblin Warlord obviously feels cocky enough to take on the wrath of Gork and Mok's chosen prophet. The savage Orc Shaman orders his horde to move on Gusthov's forces. He wants his quick Iggly beast back. Good, let's do the quest battle then. I thought the game was gonna crash for a second there. Do we have anything else we can build here that gives money? No, we can build that. No wait, we don't want to build that just yet. We want to go into normal stance.
Where's that gonna do it?
We want to recruit the Biggin. And we want to do the quest battle now. Where are the Supasquigs? This is a really pathetic army. It's all just goblins. They're probably being boosted a little bit. No wait, he only has 2 skills in the back. This army will be piss easy to beat. Well, let's hope he gives a funny speech. Icky Crooked. Where's Gostov? I was reading that. Oh look, the mushrooms.
Umtuka, Wurzag, Urda, Zahuba.
What?
Right, that's Gork and Mork up to date. And there's Mifters me at those git stealing my squiggly beast. We gotta go and teach them a lesson. Teach them not to mess with the great green prophet. Wah!
Okay, that part of the start, I have no idea what he was saying. I think it just seems like he got completely naturally drunk or high off something, so... We should probably leave these mushroom caves soon. Those mushrooms don't look good. Inhaling radioactive magical mushrooms is probably not the best for your health. Both physical and mental. I'm pretty sure they have... No wait, Super Squig... The only Super Squig that shows up in the quest for the Lucky Skull helmet. I mean, that's one of that's Stretch's item. Charge! Ah, there they go. Those are Super Squigs? Oh, those are the Super Squigs, huh? Get the sneaky bastard in his army, teach him whatever. Yeah, those are the... Oh god! Jesus. Yeah, he promised a horde of Super Squigs and he wasn't kidding. And those are very... Those are very, very, very many Super Squigs. That's a lot of them. We'll show them. They can't do anything if Gork and Mork are with us. Gork and Mork are with us. Their explosions won't hurt us. Or at least they won't hurt Wurzag. Because these are just like bloated corpses. Here come those bouncing, exploding squigs. Shoot them from afar if you're in trouble with catching up with them. If you're having trouble catching up with them. No, I'm not having any trouble catching up with them. This guy can recover his ammo. Come on. Come on, Wurzag. Keep blowing them up. Okay, yeah, we need to... Good that they keep exploding themselves against these Wurzag, but I want to get those before they explode my army. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna lose some units there. Well, did most of them did it to us. Oh, yeah, they're all gonna try and blow up the big, and that's not gonna do anything. But it's gonna look pretty cool. Yeah, let's just cast a spell absent mindfully and look at the explosion. That's an absolute crap load of exploding squigs. They're like the bloated corpses of the vampire counts. Not vampire counts, vampire host. Keep fighting. Okay, I think we've won. I think I did more damage to myself than I did to the enemy with that spell. Probably shouldn't cast spells absent-mindedly. Charge them! He's killed 105 and he can recover his ammo. And it costs almost like nothing of his health. Yeah, it costs like nothing. I think from his health pool, that's almost nothing. This unit's goddamn overpowered for the multiplayer battles then. And if you can keep him safe for long enough. And the unit's pretty powerful in melee too, so... That's probably the strongest artillery piece in the game then. That probably makes the big gun the strongest artillery weapon in the game. Well, because it's powerful in melee, it's powerful at range, can constantly regenerate ammo. Well, the only thing it's missing is if is having Lore of Life to keep it alive. Which would make it completely overpowered then. It's also made out of cool black stone. And a lot of fungus. And dead people. But look, colorful fungus. Yeah, we only lost 123. But would it have been that difficult to just call this character or the name of the enemy that we were pursuing? Okay, the damage is spread out pretty evenly. No, wait, it's not. But this guy did a crap load of damage and everyone else did almost nothing. We'll eat him. Yeah, that'll help.
I, as my mystic powers,
Let's go over there.
leaving.
We want whatever boosts archers. Or this buffs the rogue idol, so let's give him that. We can't improve this any further.
The tribe's ready.
Let's go over here, I think. Yeah. Okay, they gave up on that attack. Improve this. Okay, no, that way we have enough money to research Oglok the Orable. Yeah, because we want to get the scrap compactor. And then the biggest Wah. No, I'm actually going to use Oglok the Orable, but it's a technology that we need to research, otherwise we can't. Otherwise we can't research the rest, so I don't get much of a choice.
I'm off. Knife 'em.
Yeah, okay, yeah, give this to these guys. To these guys. We could raise it for 15 scrap, but I'll just take it.
Killing contract if you stay.
Ah, probably should have given him ambusher. And it's ambush success chance and ambush defense chance. We're gonna need you to have okay, you don't have block army, it's it is the Night Goblin, no, it's the Goblin Big Bosses that have that. Block army.
Use me. Keep moving.
Block army. Ah, it's too far away.
Let's go.
Doesn't matter if this army gets ambushed, which is all melee, what does it matter? It doesn't have any strategy. Okay, so all of this needs to be destroyed. And then all of this needs to be destroyed. And he's probably going to approach to this side as well, so we need more money. But the Greenskins are an incredibly poor faction. Their units are all expensive and not all that good. And their money-making buildings aren't the best. And since they can't trade with anyone, they don't really make much money. They can make lots of money off of raiding and sacking settlements, but that's not enough. And the Norseans have confederated. Not that it matters much. I wonder if the forces of order have defeated the Chaos Warriors yet. Almost. I mean, Chaos is a complete joke in this game now. Oh, their armies are pretty weak. Okay, yeah, move a character to the Eastern Badlands. We're already there, but sure. I'd like to slaughter is back.
Let's go.
Okay, I think they have resettled this land. No, they haven't. It would have to be. There's little information for me to figure this out. Can't. Probably can't be that. I think this would be here. Oh, Scar 6 quest battles available. Neat, two quest battles in one day. Oh, it's already part 2 for the Prada.
Who needs killing?
Oh, though this army is... it's good for fighting dwarves.
You need me?
Yeah.
This guy does have Foot of Cork, right?
Huh?
He doesn't, but he does have I have Gork's Fist of Gork, which will improve with one ally. No, wait, it's I know this one's just select one ally and it'll improve that one ally.
Schemes, I got schemes.
This way has the Bad Moon, so I guess what unit should I remove? I could remove the swamp things. No, I need the Rusty Arrows. I need all these units. I'm really not sure what magic would be better. I'm thinking this magic that he has here would be better for it. Okay, let's do the quest battle. I think this one he has a hilarious speech. Yeah, this is the one where he has a hilarious speech about surprising the dwarves. And making them crap their pants in fear. Oh, no, that's the other one. This is the one where he talks about how predictable the dwarves are, and that he thinks he might be able to predict when the dwarf kings comb their beards.
These stunties act like clockworks. I'll bet I could work out when Ironhammer or Grudgebearer comb their beards if I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Here's your plan. Take him in the front and in the sides. I want the way cleared so I can get my new piranha! Get it? If I see any of you running the wrong way, well, Goblin is hungry. He's always hungry.
Yeah. Okay, so we're supposed to get him from all... Oh, okay, it's the reverse version of the quest battle that we get as... What's his face? Belgar Ironhammer, the guy he was just saying that he could probably predict when he combs his beard. And yeah, in that quest we're doing the attack here, and getting attacked by goblins, and they flank us, which is extremely annoying because dwarf armies are not meant to be flanked. Dwarf armies don't do well with being flanked. Okay, so you guys are all the ones that can actually use the fanatics, and those other guys can't. The Rusty Arrows can't. Okay, these guys from here.
What are we doing? Warlord of 8 peaks!
I don't think we're gonna get flanked.
Smells ready!
Or I think, yeah, there'll be some more reinforcements, but it's not gonna matter much. Okay, those units there are pretty strong. Shoot them! I'm surprised that well, I know he's the smartest. I know that he is indeed the smartest greenskin who ever lived, but I'm surprised that he can remember both Thorgrim Grudgebearer and Belgar Ironhammer. I don't think he's ever actually met Thorgrim. I don't know if he's ever really met Thorgrim. I know he knows who. I know that he knows exactly who Belgar is because he fights him on a very regular basis. As he also knows who Queek is. It's because those are his normal enemies. Yeah, no, we're not being... I thought we were being flanked. Oh crap, he's gonna die here. Oh well, if he dies, he dies. I sent him into melee when I forgot that he was not a good melee combatant. I had no support whatsoever. Oh well, he might be back. He might be back. Who knows? Yeah, he might be back. Those are dwarves attached to chains. Dwarven slaves attached to chains that are using to beat up those dwarves. Imagine being killed by one of your friends. And not by being backstabbed by them, but no, or by someone literally using your friend as a weapon against you. Ooh, so someone just picks up your friend and beats you to death with him. Pretty weird way to die. Though admittedly it's slightly hilarious to think that is a way someone could be killed. I mean, for human beings it's pretty impractical, I suppose, because people are heavy. But it seems like these guys can figure out many hilarious ways to kill you. Yeah, the cannon. Yeah, we should use that as soon as we're back into the fight. Okay, where is... Go kill him. Yeah, we should probably go get that artillery. Charge forward. Except you, Skosnik, you have to kill this guy. Yeah. That could have missed... Yeah, I shouldn't cast that because that could miscast. And any miscast could lead to our death at this point. And that guy's not immortal. We're lucky that he survived. Yeah. He's a chain nuisance here. We don't really want to bring him into any more fights. Then we have 2 Ragnarok spiders. We do.
Squeak hoppers. Moving fast.
Okay, these guys are...
Stabbers ready. We better than them.
Get over there.
Stab 'em.
Okay, he got terror routed. That's good. Those damn artillery weapons are killing a lot of our goblins. Come on, if you get close enough. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay, time for the war! Let's use some giant ball and chains to beat these guys to death. You guys too. Yeah, okay. Okay, he should stay away from enemies. Okay, he's shattered. He's also shattered. Okay, our army's still alive and okay enough shape, I guess. They're still in some sort of fighting shape. Okay, no, you guys... Wow, 139 kills? That's impressive. And one last one. Twirly Slayers, kill your friends. Ah, we missed. We missed. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, these are indeed dwarves. And I think they're Slayers. They look pretty beaten up. I think they're Slayers because their beards look painted. They also look they look a whole lot more low def than the rest of them. Look at these weird, gross feet. These goblins look like they're having the time of their lives. Just spinning around like idiots. Oh, okay. Finally understand why they die. They lose their balance and get squashed by the weapon they're using. So in these guys' case, the reason the fanatics that they send out here die, you see the ones that are using this giant ball and chain, it is because they lose control of the chain and accidentally squash themselves. Yeah, I think they accidentally squashed themselves. Wow, that guy survived being squashed by a giant boulder. He deserves to live. So we'll end one more turn and then we'll end the episode. We will ransom the captives.
2 in 1. You want schemes?
We have plenty of replenishment.
A scheme worthy of Skarsnik.
Yeah, we have plenty of replenishment. More gobble powers. Better gobbles. Yeah, these gobbles are not pretty good. For Night Goblin units, charge bonus plus 20%. I thought it was plus 20. Okay, but that's plus 6 melee attack, and that is a total of plus 8. Wait, so that should be plus 14 melee attack. Yeah, they have pretty high melee attack now. And now he has Cosmic Exploder, which shoots lightning. And plus 3 public order faction wide is pretty useful.
Yeah, what? That's what Mork wants.
That's right!
Ugh. Really gotta stop auto-resolving against Skaven.
Get nasty!
That's so annoying. They always destroy your artillery because of the menace below. The CA's gotta fix that. They fixed the potions of strength, so that works now.
Now they'll see.
Okay, there is... This army, it's a bit of a bigger problem if it gets ambushed.
I ain't doing that. On the way! Impossible.
It will get ambushed.
Yes, boss.
Where's Egg, the great green prophet?
Let's try and let's retake this land here. It is too expensive. Oh no, wait, we can't because we already searched the ruins this turn. More money, more public order. Give it cheaper Black Orcs. This.
What do you want?
Mork wants me.
Supreme
We almost
ruler.
lost our wizard. Goji da slow.
Gork's fist.
Mr. Stabby.
Okay, that's where Typhus Rat the Insane. Okay, yeah. Okay, good that we didn't capture that place just yet. Let's hope that Skosnik has a few turns to recover. Yeah, I know, Skosnik's right.
Awful careful about what yous want.
Sure. Go fight the Wood Elves. Oh, there's Belagar. That'll keep Clan Scryer off our backs. And Ikeclaw is really powerful and really dangerous. Don't want to fight him.
I have seen the future.
Okay, we'll retake the place later.
Kill the geeks.
Okay, we did not get ambushed, that's good. That makes better Night Goblins.
Nasty magic's ready.
Damn it, we're in a constant back and forth. Okay, we didn't get caught in the underway. Doesn't matter, I just want to catch those guys. If I get caught in the underway, that's fine. If they catch me in the underway, that's fine. Just as long as someone can catch the other one, so that we can finally stop being in this constant back and forth. Let's try and take Numas next turn, so that'll be next episode, which will be a few weeks from now. Skosnik is still pretty low. It's pretty low health.
I like a good plan.
Gotta go here and replenish for a while. This guy's almost immortal. Really don't want him to die.
Now.
Go over there.
All right, I'm off.
Those guys will attack us soon. But all of our buffs should be working properly now, so our orcs do far more damage. we can't really use anything here. And this place is also being improved. Yeah, that's all we can do this turn. And I hope you'll enjoy this episode. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell.